Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I want to talk to you about the one signature series CGC graded comic book I have in my collection. And the thing that makes this unique is because this book has my cover art on it. So let me tell you the story behind this. Back in 2003, 2004-ish, I had just started freelancing for Marvel, but I wasn't exclusive with them yet. And so I was doing covers for other companies and other games and other properties. And I was doing some work for Games Workshop on Warhammer 40K. And I had done a couple of novel covers for them and a graphic novel cover for them. And then also I did this cover for issue 81 of Warhammer Monthly. And at the time I was hoping to get more comic book cover work from them, but unfortunately the series was canceled with issue 86. So this was the only comic cover I ended up doing for this particular series. And you know, they sent me like 3 complimentary copies, and I threw them in a cardboard box, and like literally just raw, just thrown in a cardboard box, and they sat there for 13 years in the back of my closet. And so last year I was going through my comics and I pulled them out and I found them, and I was like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if I sent one of these in to get a signature series yellow label? And I went on the CGC Census and I looked, and as it turns out, Warhammer Monthly is not a comic book that anyone bothers to get graded, at least not by CGC. There are only 3 copies in the entire series that were graded by CGC. And all 3 of them was issue number 1. So there were absolutely no copies of any other issue in the entire 86 issue run that have been sent into CGC for grading. So I went on to Facebook and I posted in one of the Facebook groups and I say, hey, wouldn't this be funny to do? And everybody was like, yeah, do it. And then someone else, suggested, in addition to sending it in for a yellow label, why don't you write like a quote on it to make it especially personalized and unique? So I decided to do that as well. I wrote, "The absence of the fake is the mark of the weak," which is one of Afriel Stern's quotes that she says. And so now it is really personalized and extremely rare. It came back in 9.6, which I was surprised, but happy with. I wasn't surprised because it was beat up condition, but just the fact because I had it thrown in the box for 13 years and, wasn't even in a bag and board for most of the time. So, I mean, let me even show you this. Here, if we go over to the CGC Census, you can see, well, there's issue 81, and there's here is issue Warhammer Monthly, issue number 1. And if we come down here, you can see there are 3 total copies of issue number 1. And then if we switch over to issue 81, that's it, just my copy. There it is. The 9.6 signature series, 1 total copy in the entire CGC Census. Right down there. 1. That's right, folks. There are like 15,000 copies of New Mutants 98, but only 1 copy of Warhammer Monthly 81 in the CGC Census. And not only is it the only copy, but it's a yellow label with a personalized quote. You don't get more rare than that, right? Because if it's not in the CGC Census, it must be a ghost. So that's the story of the one yellow label CGC graded comic I have in my collection. I did it for fun, purely for narcissistic reasons. But, hey, that's why we have this hobby, right? We're doing it for fun. We're doing it for enjoyment. It's just kind of a neat thing to have. And I guess it is unique, right? So there it is. So thanks for listening, and I guess I'll see you later. Bye-bye.